Good morning from Raffine, Virginia. We just got our truck cleaned up and we're ready to ride to Georgia. We picked a load up in West Virginia, which the bills say 41,922 pounds. Can y'all see that? Scale ticket showing 79,960. Y'all see that? Got you on my head, I don't know. So we were going to come in here and fuel it up. I thought, well, I better scale it first. It's a good thing I did. We got no room for fuel. We got less than half a tank, so that means we're going to play the fuel game. But let's go show you our clean ride and our damages, and go from there. People gonna look at me because I've got this thing on my head, but I don't care. I don't care, man. They want to know anything about it, I'll show them my YouTube channel. So we got it cleaned up. See, we got our scratches here today, and scratched up the headlight all the way across, all up and under there. Got pretty good. So I was gonna go over to the Peach store and get an estimate on it, but they are closed today. They're closed Saturday and Sunday. It's about time to go get her polished up. I paid for Armor All and they do it wet, see, and so all that. When I get to Georgia, I'll have to get my Armor All out and fix it. I need to stop paying them for their tire dressing. The stuff I've got's better, you know. Their brush got grease on it. They got grease all over my side skirts. But anyway, for the most part, we survived the blue beacon, you know. And we need to ride to California and get this thing shined up again. We got our hazmat placards displayed. I'm not sure this right here is 100% legal, but I didn't have this combination in these flip placards, so. And for you guys that question sealed, look, we have a seal. But anyway, we also have a padlock. I want to get that and put that on there. So I'm not, until I get checked and get a ticket for that, I don't know what else to do. Keep running. I mean, I've called my hazmat department with the carrier I'm leased to, and they claim it's legal. So I guess it just depends on the day and the cop, you know what I mean? Whether it's legal or not. He's got the book, the ticket book, so he's got all the power in the world until you go see the judge, and that don't ever happen. You just pay the ticket. But anyway, we're ready to ride. Let's go to Georgia. Get this old girl fired up. Let's go to Georgia. Look, there's me, guys. Beautiful, right? This causes a bad hair day. All right, let's get her fired up. Okay, so you guys see that steam out there? That is not overheated. It's just water from the truck wash. The truck is cold and I'm getting her warmed up. Showed you guys our scale ticket. Not that it really matters because we not climbing Fancy Gap today. We're going to go down Fancy Gap. We're going to run 81 south to 77 to 85. So probably going to stage ourselves at Commerce, Georgia today. I doubt we'll get a, I don't think there's no way we'll get a reset out of this run, but here's why. I want you guys to listen to what I'm about to tell you. Good looking color scheme you got there, bud. Listen to what I'm about to tell you guys. So we delivered in so our load from Texas to Atlanta, Georgia canceled, and we scrambled around and we were able to get a load out of Texas all the way to Winchester, Virginia. And then we booked a load out of Winchester, Virginia. That delivered on Friday. And it was a little bit of a screwed up deal because it took them 6 hours to load me in Texas, which really cut into my 14-hour clock. So I had to take 2 10-hour breaks before I could deliver my load. When I could have done it with 1 10-hour break, and then got there and spent the night on the second 10-hour break and then run it, you know, unload it. And I had a fresh clock for Friday. So since they threw me way off schedule, threw me way behind, I had to take 2 10-hour breaks and stop 7 hours short. I'm sorry, 5 hours short of the consignee. So that limited me to what I could pick up on Friday. And lo and behold, a load came that needed to be picked up at 3 in the evening or afternoon that went to Madonna, Georgia, which would put me going back through my house and be back home on the weekend. But yes, since I was behind the 8 ball on getting to Virginia, I would not legally be able to get home until Saturday. So, which is still okay. I could have been home. I'm sorry for the head movements, but I do have to drive the truck, right? So I could have gotten home probably noon today, and been fine with all that. This agency that I pulled this load for is the same agent that I put on my do not haul list that I took that load out of Reno, Nevada to Pennsylvania. And but it was a different girl, but in the same office. So I thought, okay, well, I'd give it a shot. It was a load I needed and whatnot. Now, it's all my fault. I could let you go, Carl. I'm sorry. I was gonna go, but this man come flying around the curve. So anyway, so it's all my fault for this whole shindig. But anyway, I called and got the load. She said, well, we don't have a delivery schedule yet, but it's normally between 5 and 10 on Monday. I said, okay, closer to 10 the better, you know, because I go home and leave the house Monday morning, deal with Atlanta traffic, make my delivery, and then grab another load and keep working. So get off the phone with her, and it could have been 10 minutes later. She sent the freight bill to me, and I had a 3 a.m. delivery. And I shot back an email. I was like, hey, 3 a.m. is a long ways from 5 to 10, you know. Yeah, well, that's all they had, you know, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so I think the point of the story is she knew the delivery schedule the entire time. And they didn't disclose that information because no one would take the load, you know. And so it's my fault for booking it without fully knowing the delivery schedule. So it is what it is. But I think the agency apparently does shenanigans such as that, because that's twice now they've got me on the delivery side. And so they will go to my do not haul list. Final 2 strikes, that's it, you're done. I don't give you the third. Shouldn't have given them the second one. So anyway, they are a sister outfit to a huge agency that's been on my do not haul list since day one of my 4-year career being here. I mean, that agency is huge. But I won't touch their freight. I heard bad things about them when I first came here, and I did 1 load for them, and like, okay, that's it, that's into that, you know. And I just don't like how they operate. So it is what it is, you know. So anyway, so we're gonna go to we're not gonna go home now because of the 3 a.m. schedule. I mean, that's some crap, you know. So because if I went home, you left out Sunday. I mean, when would you do that? You know, I mean, I could get home for 24 hours, but I mean, what's the point? You know. So I'm not going to do it. I'll probably go to Commerce, Georgia, and stage and go from there. But anyway, that's enough of that rambling. Without really doing any agent bashing, just part of the business. I chose wrong. Sometimes you choose wrong. The point is, we're making money. And I guess in the end, that's all that matters, right? So we'll go get some relaxing done. We'll go to the truck stop, do our laundry, and relax. So we'll see you guys out here on the road later. Did I mention that it is a beautiful day in Virginia? And it is, are we in the third week of September? About mid-September, third week of December, or September. Whew. Not December yet, even though it's coming close. But the trees are turning. And, yeah. So, are we out of the 60-mile zone yet? Won't get into gas, get up this hill. The sign says nope, still 60. Okay, so I mentioned that earlier that the shipper lied when I said 41,000 because my gross weight was 79,960. Because I can legally scale 42,250 easily with full tanks of fuel and DEF. I don't know if you guys can see. What was that? I don't know if you guys can see, but we got a quarter tank of fuel. So we have no room for fuel at all, you know. So once we get past the weigh station, I think what happened is this thing malfunctioned. Something just weird happened. But anyway, I think once we get past the weigh station in North Carolina on 77, then we'll stop, throw about 50 or 75 gallons of fuel on to get us below the weigh station in Georgia on 85. Those guys can be pretty tough down there. Yawned. I think it's because I had 2 cups of coffee this morning. Need some water to flush all that out. I think too much caffeine has the reverse effect. But anyway, I told you guys we will mix up the views a little bit. Head cam, dash shot. That's the dash mount right there. And yep, that's a permanent fixture now. Sorry, I got the headset up there. That right there's the biggest piece of junk. It's a Blue Parrot 450. It just malfunctions. I'm going to return it today in commerce. I'm just sick of dealing with it. Give me another one. I went through, I used to go to the Blue Tiger. I had 3 Blue Tigers. Went through 3 of them, same thing. They all malfunctioned. So, but I got lifetime warranties on them. I got that one at home still in a box. I need to ship it back, tell them what it's doing, and see it the 4th time as a charm, you know, since it's lifetime warranty. You guys notice my new chrome. I got the chrome bezel here, chrome on my switches, and my chrome bezel on this little screen here. I think we're going to get our chrome vents there and our chrome vents over there, and we might put the chrome around the all the little switches. And that'll be about it. We might do the chrome around the air conditioner control knobs. And maybe one day change the steering wheel. But I don't know, this steering wheel is comfortable. So I don't know if I'll change it. Comfort outweighs looks because I spend 11 hours a day holding this wheel, you know. So you want comfort over looks. Luckily with the Peterbilt, we got both. We look cool as crap and we comfortable. Rides good, drives good, and runs good. So it is a win-win. So thumbs up, Peterbilt. A thumbs up, Cummins. You guys are a good matched pair. We can speed up now to 65. Anyway, I gotta get Peterbilt Steve to get a hold of me. Cummins team has got back to me and they're ready for me to give them a timeline of when I'm going to show up. So I want to take Peterbilt Steve with me, and I got to get that gimbal for that GoPro because I will video it. Hopefully, and receive some education on this massive beast of an engine and share all that knowledge with you guys. So anyway, current mileage, we have 65,787 miles on it, and she is running strong, and I think it will continue to get better. So we are grossed out. She's not having no trouble. Got the cruise set at 65 and rolling up down these hills of 81, and we're not in the gearbox. So that's a beautiful thing. I hate to tell Peterbilt Steve this, but I think my next Peterbilt might be a 300 with an automatic. Just because I'm getting old, you know. Old and lazy. I just give me an automatic. That girl had more red hair than I did. I think hers was fake. Looked like clown hair. Don't tell her I said that. Okay, we'll see you guys in a bit. Just thought I'd share this beautiful scenic Virginia with you. Dixie Caverns, I've been there. Pretty cool cavern. Okay, later guys. Well, I should have put the camera on sooner. We're climbing this hill right here to just past that exit 129. We're about the 126 mile marker. I'm not sure what hill this is, but it's pretty hard. It's a pretty good pull, you know, and this thing, I just want to show you guys what kind of beast this thing is. I mean, we're pulling this one a good steady 45 to 50 miles an hour as well, and we are grossed out. Yeah, I know you Michigan guys say, oh, that's not heavy. Well, it's not, but for normal operations like 5-axle setup like YRC here, it is. This is all we can legally haul in this part of the country, so it can't be any heavier than a 5-axle configuration with a van like we have. So I understand you guys pull a lot heavier loads. Well, congratulations. I do not. get on down the road, Mr. ASF. Or not. But we know this oversized load is going to hold us up going up the other side here. But anyway, she pulled that hill back there quite nicely to be 79,960 pounds. We pulled it in, we'll say gear 16, which is not 16, but since it's an 18 speed, we dropped 1.5, so that's not bad. Y'all say what you want to. Probably the people said it's not heavy, it's probably kids anyway, or Michigan coal runners or whatever. I'm gonna watch that guy behind me, make sure I'm not in his way, but we are technically speeding right there. 70, I'm not sure if it's 65, not in the 65 zone, but I don't want to hold up a gas tanker. I don't understand these gas tankers, man. They got 9,000 gallons of gasoline in their back and they drive like idiots. I know they're getting paid by the load, but golly bun, man, if you don't survive on the load you got, I mean, you know, ride around with a bomb on your back, basically. Those guys crash, they blow up, you know. Of course, these are empty, but even when they're loaded, they drive like maniacs. Don't get it. If you guys are crooked, it's because I just threw the camera on my head, turned it on. So we just dropped a half a gear. Dropped half a gear on that one. You guys see those trees? They're dying or they're turning right, but I think they're turning. So fall is vastly approaching us. Vastly approaching us. Guys, enjoy the ride. We'll let the camera run for a bit. We got lots of SD cards. I bought some more at Costco the other day. We had 5,